Welcome back again, guys, and it's another episode of PJ Show. It's about day 49, 49 of PJ Show, English Show, and what? Without losing any seconds, we are just moving over to the first segment, which is vocabulary bank, and you all know that we are short of what lacking of new vocabulary. That's why we are just planning to review in the entire segment. So keep listening on that. The first word is that adapt, skilled or proficient, congenial, sharing same temperament or quality, bolster, to support or strengthen, elucidate, to explain something and make it clear, jocular, someone who cracks jokes, presume, pre-assuming, pragmatic, practical, realistic, down to earth, matter of fact, pile, a group of several things of same type that are put on top of each other, succinct, concise, short, or brief. Seedling, a young plant or tree grown from a seed. Filth, filth, dirt or dirty stuff. Bleak, unhappy, unpleasant, or having no hope. Vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. Fruition, fruitions, realization or fulfillment of a plan or project. Reminisce, talk about present events in your past. That's all, and we are just winding up that segment, which is vocabulary bank. And for today's episode, we just don't have any. For we are just moving over to the next segment, which is the open fire. For today's episode, I just don't have any particular portion or topic to discuss with you all guys. So, as you're familiar with that, we are just going for a what general discussion with what with day-to-day activities, right? And for yesterday, for the last night, I just saw household first part, and among the series 1 to 4, I sincerely what have to mention the second part is something which is very very entertaining as compared to the among the others. And it's totally what the first and second part is much better than the third and fourth. And it's because the comedy is not we have to artificially generate. It's naturally happen on a situation, right? And that situation that we can, if it should be a realistic situation, then we will actually will fall into what jocular mode. It's because what we got that kind of comedy element from that situation. That's all. But it's lacking in the third and fourth situation. They are just but creating blunders over the situation, and it's not it's completely an imaginary something. And from among the four series, I just hated the last series, which is the household 4. It's totally what blunder one, and I don't even enjoy it totally. So as if you all know that I don't know the language as well, Hindi language, but I totally enjoy the way the scenes are happened and the way they acted as well. The actors all done their job neatly and not ambiguous. So it totally enjoyed the second part totally. Uh, the situations or the event or the scenes that are related to the situation, particular situation, is something which is we can relate with our day-to-day life. That I really enjoyed it. And as for afternoon section, I just have some Hollywood movie, which is the second part of Expendables, and which is I totally enjoy that kind of series. It's because I don't even know the actor, the lead actor, the Sylvester Stallone. I think so. I don't whether I don't know whether it's spelled like that, but actually, like I really liked his performance as well. So he has his own style in its movie acting, and I totally enjoyed his acting through this series of movies. it's because I don't even see past movies, which is the Rambo series, the other series as well. So I have to enjoy it, and I totally enjoyed it. That's why I just rewatched again and again that kind of movies. And I am just investing myself with my other friends as well to find out such kind of or that genre of movies, and which will create me that kind of what happiness or entertainment. So I'm totally enjoying the way they present the content. So that's all, and for the rest, I don't get any specific topic. So I just have to mention what the I'm oh, right. So I don't have any specific topic. So a few minutes passed. A few minutes passed. I just got some what conversation. Not a conversation. It's something a statement which done by my younger brother, first younger brother, which he he made. He have to. I think he plans to. He ordered me that I just go for medical shop to bring some medicines for my grandmother, and somewhat I just nowadays I am just what completely opposite of what I am. It's because I totally what not come out of the depressions that happened in my life. That is to drop up my profession education or the way I taught during that time. I am just totally what studying for the till the age as well. So it's because it's been dropped due to the financial crisis. You all know that, and it's because that's the reason why I can't accept it and can't go on to the normal routine. So that's why I just have to follow my own beliefs, and I am just making myself rude to others, and I am not even making I don't even consider my mother as well. So it's all because of that. I totally like I don't even like this kind of nature, but it's actually one of my elements which I totally hate it. But somehow it's happened my day-to-day interactions. So I totally have to make over it, and it's something what a weakness of myself. So I don't even like to what order me or argue me against anything, but I like what friendly talks, but I don't even to like to order me something like that, but everything that in a way that it will respect each other, then I will understood and I will do it. Then only I will eagerly wait for that intentions. So I totally enjoy that kind of approaches, but everywhere I am not getting that kind of respect. That's why I am just leaving everyone in a situations as well. So I just totally love nowadays. I am just love loneliness, loneliness, not ness, loneliness. So it's completely about. It's because somehow the only person that in the universe that you can understand most is that you only. You can the best half or the better half of yourselves. So what thoughts or the act that you have been done, the reason why you have done that all things, it's because you only know that, right? And if you want to convince anyone other than you, it's completely another what hectic task, right? And you have to do or take some effort to convince them. So if you have to convince yourself, it's something less effort, right? And it's because you have the plan of action, what in advance. So you don't want to convince anyone. So if you have any family relation or any friends, cousin, colleagues, etc., if you have to that much close bond, then you have to what convince them that what all things you have planned to do in your future as well. So they don't even have get the plan of action of yours in 100% as well. So you have to make it clear, or you have to do much effort to convince them. As you made that much effort, we can get that assurance that he will get that kind of full what uh, clarity about the content or the facts. So it's something that every facts or every act has some positives and negatives. I am just focusing only focusing only on forcing or forcing myself into the positive side that way. And for loneliness, I also know that there is also negatives too, but I am not forcing that because I need somewhere that lost myself completely. I am lost somewhere in the childhood. I like the pains that you already been discussed with you all guys at the what recent videos, right? It's because I totally enjoyed the way I performed my hurdles during my lifetime, and something what no one is known of or aware of. It's because I don't want to advertise myself into the other community. I totally want to do something that no one do, or I don't want to what go on a queue, or not in a way that it's completely what figurative way. I'm just using it in a figurative way. It's because I have to explore myself in other ways too. So I have to plan, or I have to find some finance. Then only I can go on with my plans. Otherwise I want to drop it, but nowadays I don't even know a single part of my future. I don't even plan for tomorrow too. It's because I do have that kind of plans for I think about 25 years or 70 years, but it's not working, and that's why I am just don't even prepare further more plans. The what all things happen in your life will come, and the only thing that you have to be meant is that you just have to accept it, and you should be flexible. Otherwise the change will happen in a way which will drastically happen your lost mind. So the mindset is the complete thing that you have to be with you, right? If you are lost, mind lost, everything will lost, or we can't carry away the ideas to execute a particular topic. So you have to maintain that kind of rhythm in your life. Always you have to be that kind of flexible, and don't even try for a routine in your life. Do something which is different in every time. It's because if you do the same routine, it will be already been what doing same routine. If you do an activity in a different way or in a different time, it will what stimulate your what brain movements, or something which you have to use that brain units to do that act, and use that kind of preparations in your life. Otherwise it will what harm in a way that I don't even know that in a scientific way, but these are the my perceptions. So I don't want to induce you all guys or abstain you from anything your beliefs are good or most priority will be given, but I don't have to what do undisclose my thoughts. That's why I'm just disclosing you all my thoughts or opinions or beliefs. That's all, and no one else will accept me or my thoughts in a way that he's just making my many blunders. And I want to prove that I can do so much things, or I have so much tastes, or I have that kind of activity or dreams that can aim on so much sort of units. So I am just always do that kind of way of life. So I prefer that kind of way, but don't even get that kind of way of life. So I am just not even blaming any of the other, but I can't accept it right the moment. That's why I'm just being but rude to everyone within my family. I'm not even blame to or rude to any others or outside of my home, but totally it's about the emotions, right? I have to get rid of that emotions, or the I completely get that of spark within my mind when I drop that studies or the professional course of CA. It's because always I have strikes that minute thing that which strikes me, that the pains that I already been what carried over at that time is something which is I really loved it, and it's something which feed me try harder and harder. Then only you can achieve it. That's the way I just make that kind of pains, and it's totally something which I really enjoyed at that time too. So I have to somehow overcome everything, and I hope that everything will happen at the right time, and the best is yet to come, right? And that's all. And I think it's time is going up. I'm so just winding up today's episode. It's about day 49 of EJ show, English show, and here Jithin signing you. Bye for now, and see you next time in the next episode. Bye bye.